Welcome to Easy Medicos. Today, our video will be quite different from our previous one. Usually what we share on Easy Medicos are medical lectures, but today it's going to be something different. It's an informative presentation where we are here to clear doubts and issues regarding FMGE, that is Foreign Medical Graduates Examination. And this will be addressed by Dr. Mohammad Shahid Afridi, who cleared his MCA in his first attempt. In addition to this, we have also curated a couple of questions from a couple of foreign medical students, so that we hope it might be useful and relatable for students pursuing medicine as well. FMGE is the basic screening test conducted by Medical Council of India in order to provide medical license for foreign medical graduates. It consists of 300 questions divided into two sets. One needs to get 150 right answers in order to qualify this examination. And most importantly, there is no negative marks for this exam.
Hello everyone, I am Dr. Mohammad Shahid Afridi, graduated from Jilin University, Changchun, China. First of all, I like to thank Easy Medicos channel for giving me this wonderful opportunity to talk about my FMG experience. I got several questions from Easy Medicos channel and I am going to answer it one by one.
Hi, I'm Gopika, second year student of Ningpo University. My question is, when you think the best time to start preparations for FMG and how to start?
From my experience, the ideal best time to start an preparation is by 4th year itself. Before getting into this topic, I need to clarify two things. One is study and another one is preparation. Study means you need to have a constant touch with textbooks. That we have to do from the first year itself. And preparation means preparing for some kind of exams. To be honest, if you want to clear any competitive exam or non-competitive exam or a screening test, you need a solid of 1 year of preparation, at least 1 year of preparation. So for this FMGE, if you want to clear it by the first attempt, that is during your internship or mid of your internship or at the end of your internship, you need to start from 4th year itself. That doesn't mean that you can start studying from the 4th year. It means that you have to start preparation from the 4th year. It will be easy to crack it in your first attempt itself. And how to start a preparation? To start a preparation, one needs a source. Without a source, it will be like too difficult to crack any exams. For the source, some students will join online live face-to-face classes and some will buy online subscriptions. And if you are joining face-to-face classes, then trust the source, trust the institute blindly, irrespective of which subject they are starting first. Even if they start ENT off that first, trust the institute blindly and go on with the topics and attend all those classes regularly and attend all those tests regularly and trust the institute blindly. They know how to start and how to complete an preparation. And if you are an online subscribed students from PrepLadder or Marrow, then go on by your heart. Which means that if your heart wants to study Opthal or ENT at first, start it. Don't force yourselves to study from anatomy, physio and biochem. If your heart wants to start from pediatrics, no problem. Just start from what your heart wants. Otherwise it will be like too difficult. It will be like too difficult to concentrate.
I'm Vishnu Ajit. I'm a third year MBBS student at Jilin University. My question is, if we are already late at starting our preparation and have limited amount of time at our disposal, which do you think is the most effective and efficient method to crack FMGE?
So to crack FMGE in a limited amount of time with unlimited preparation, one needs solid hard work. See, nothing is impossible, but rather it will be like difficult. And there are like certain tips are there while doing the preparation in a limited amount of time. If you are a live face-to-face class student, then trust the respective institute blindly because they know like when to start and how to start and from where to start and how to complete. Even if the respective institute didn't complete all the 19 subjects, trust them blindly. They know like what to be taught in the limited amount of time. And most importantly, attend all the tests and present for all the classes. Don't leave any classes. Even if the classes is for like 5-mark subjects like anesthesia and derma also, don't leave any classes and present for all the tests and attend all the tests. Even if you didn't prepare the respective subjects, attend all the tests because that will create a greater impact. And while completing a topic from the attended classes, solve the question banks immediately just after completing the topic. These are certain tips to crack FMGE in a limited amount of time. Second set of students are the one who have online subscriptions from any apps. If you have any online subscriptions from any app, buy notes along with the app, because obviously handwritten notes has a much more value when compared to the printed notes, and it will have greater impact. Since we have a limited amount of time, it's very difficult to write the notes and as well as follow the subject. So to minimize that, buy printed notes and start watching videos in 2x mode. Because don't waste your time by watching in 1x. Skip the known topics videos and start reading it directly from the notes itself. And most importantly, solve question banks just after doing any topic.
Hello, I'm Stemin, third year medical student of Mordorian State University, Saransk, Russia. My question is how useful it is to practice previous years' models and papers while comparing to studying medical textbooks and materials.
Suppose practicing past year papers usually helps. In case of FMGE, usually the question won't repeat, but the topics will repeat. For example, if you have a topic, if you have a question from a brachial plexus this year regarding ulnar nerve, you can't able to expect the same ulnar nerve question in the next year, but you can expect a question from the brachial plexus next year, which means like the questions won't repeat, but the topic which will be like repetitive. So by practicing past year papers, you would be coming to know that which topic and all important and where to concentrate and how to concentrate. But when you're comparing the medical books with practicing past year papers, that is like totally different. See, medical books are completely different. We need to have a constant touch with medical books from the first year. That medical books is completely different. But the study material, which is another thing, which is also a different thing. Study material usually used to have information in a concise manner, and the question banks is also a different. Question banks that will test your retained information from the respective notes. In general, we can't able to compare medical books with study material and question banks, because all those are completely different. We need to have a constant touch with medical books from the first year, and by fourth year you can start studying from the study material to retain the information in a concise manner, and then to test the retained information you need to solve question banks, and obviously practicing past year paper will help.
Hello, my name is Anjali. I'm from India. Right now I'm a third year medical student studying at Tbilisi State Medical University, Georgia. I've got a question. So what do you consider as the most important thing that medical students should never miss while they're preparing for FMG exam?
The main important thing to crack FMGE, whether in limited amount of time or you have enough time, the main important thing to crack any competitive exam is revision. And don't compromise your study time with the revision. Even if you have a limited amount of time also, don't compromise it with the time period which you allotted for revision. Suppose if you are having just 5 months for preparation, in that 5 months, dedicate 3.5 months for watching videos or for attending classes, and last 1.5 months just for revision itself. So in the starting 3.5 months of preparation, if you are a coaching class student, just trust the institute and they have a proper plan and follow them. They will guide you. If you are an marrow or prep users, for those students, in the 3.5 months, do what and all subjects you can, do what the subjects your heart wants. Obviously within the 3.5 months of period, you can't able to complete all the 19 subjects from the prep ladder or marrow. It will be like too difficult. But complete it as much as you can. Even if it consists of 9 or 10 subjects in 3.5 months, that's more than enough to crack FMGE, because the most important thing is revision. Don't compromise those time with the revision period.
Hey, I'm Roshan Rashid. I'm second year MBBS student in University of Traditional Medicine, Armenia. So my doubt is this: how did you prepare for your exam? Like, how did you manage your time before these exams? Do you follow any strict timetable for this? Well, how did you manage it?
Generally used to do lots of trial and errors with different strategies and techniques. I always used to have one chart in my room which says like how many days remaining and how many subjects I completed and how many subjects are remaining to complete, and what is my next plan, what is my next step in doing next subject, and then according to that I try to move forward. But I always used to lag behind my target by 1 or 2 days usually. When I can't able to complete my target in that set of time, I will again formulate a new strategy and new plan. Like this, I was consistently doing different trial and errors with different strategies and plans. Key thing is you are doing something constantly, consistently towards your target and goal. This will automatically helps you and shows your capacity, and at the end of the preparation, from this you can able to conclude your own plan that suits best for you.
Hi, I'm Rana. I am a second year MBBS student of Ningpo University. My question is, what was your strategy during final preparation that you think is the reason for your success?
Strategy at the final moment of preparation is to make strong subjects much more stronger. Like I formulated this strategy from the results of my mock test. I have a constant habit of practicing mock test. I used to give mock test once in a month at the starting of the preparation, and during the revision period I started giving mock every 10 to 12 days time period. So while giving the mock test, I started noticing that I was always doing silly mistakes in the topics which I was familiar and which I thought I know very well. So to avoid those silly mistakes, I started concentrating in the subjects which I know very well. Even if I know that I was strong, I started concentrating in the subjects to make the stronger subjects much more stronger. Obviously, in the 300 questions, there will be around like 50 to 70 questions that we don't know from which topic it was coming and from where it was coming. So instead of concentrating in that area, I concentrated in the area where I did silly mistakes, and that questions came around like 30 to 35 questions. Instead of concentrating on the 50 to 70 questions, I started concentrating in the 30 to 35 questions, and I corrected it, so that gave me a good result.
Hi, I'm Neetu, third year student of Jilin Medical University, and here is the question. What are your personal tips to fight against anxiety, fear and stress during your exams?
During your preparation, it's very obvious to have anxiety, stress, fear and everything. Especially when you are preparing for FMGE, you are forced to clear it in first attempt itself. Because everybody who is around us, especially our family members and friends, and all their eyes will be on us. And clearing the first attempt will directly reflect our study, course of study or period of study in the country abroad. So there will be like constant and repetitive questions which will be like coming in our mind, like what if I fail in the exam, what if my preparation wasn't adequate, what if I forget the topic during the examination period, and am I the only person who is getting all these kind of thoughts? Definitely it's a no. You will get anxious, stressed, depressed and feel saturated. During those period when you feel saturated, just take a day or 2 days off. There is nothing wrong in taking off when you feel saturated, because once you feel saturated, you can't able to be productive by the next day. So take a day off, take a day break, go out and forget everything about the studies and come on the next day and be more productive. Even when you have just 1 week for the exam and you feel saturated, there is nothing wrong in taking a day break.
Now that we have asked our questions, now can you please share your personal opinions regarding FMG and what you think is truly important in cracking it?
The main key things are, first one is revision. Revision helps you to organize all the topics and information which you have studied in the past few months. It helps you to organize, and I spent solid 2 months of revision before the exam. And the second important thing is solving question banks. You have to solve question banks just after completing the topics, just after completing the study in the topics. Thing is practicing regular mocks. People who practice regular mocks tend to score higher and tend to have better results when compared to the people who doesn't do that. Practicing regular mocks helps you in several ways. The first important thing is time management. If you practice mock based exam, you can learn time management. And the second thing is strong and weak topics. Once you practice mock test, it will display your strong and weak topics and strong and weak subjects, and it will help you to organize how to do revision and how to start a revision. Third one is accuracy in guessing the questions. Obviously, in a 300 questions, we don't know like everything, so we need to have that blind accuracy in guessing the questions right. And the fourth one is it will highlight our silly mistakes. From that only I formulated my strategy to make my strong subjects much more stronger. And the fifth one is it will show your current level of preparation and pushes you to move forward. So that's how practicing regular mock tests helps you to give better results. So the three main key things are first one is revision, second one is solving question banks just after completing the topic, and the third one is practicing regular mock tests. So this is how preparation for FMGE works. Trust the process. Even when you feel anxious, depressed, saturated, trust the process, it will work. When you feel saturated, there is nothing wrong in taking a day off or something, and divert your mind during the day off and come back much more stronger and much more productive. Trust the process, it will work. And all the very best to all the future FMGs. Thank you.
I hope this video was useful. If you like the video, please do like, share and leave your comment. For more videos, please do subscribe our channel. Thank you.